Hi, dear friends. I am so happy you've come to see this movie that I'm making now, this YouTube. Um, I'm going to be telling you this time about a miracle that happened to me when I was in my 40s. Now I'm 80. It was 40 years ago. I had a miracle happen to me that I think it's important to tell the world about. I've already told it in Hebrew, and now I'm telling it to you in English. So first of all, before I tell you the story of this miracle, let's 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 light a candle of love, candle of love to light the world. And this is for the campfire that the elders would sit with their tribes around that campfire and tell their stories. So I'm just like an elder now, preparing my campfire to tell you my story. And I ask with this light that we all be blessed with peace and with love. So this miracle happened one day when I was sitting in my chair and listening to spiritual music. I was deep in meditation, and as I was listening to the music, all of a sudden I found myself on Mount Sinai. I wasn't on my chair anymore. I felt I was physically standing on Mount Sinai, and I'm very, very confused. And I started looking around on Mount Sinai to see what's happening. And I looked around and I saw a bush. And I saw the bush there, and I thought to myself, "Oh no, I'm called Marsha after my grandfather, who was Moshe, and I know what happened to Moshe when he saw a bush. It went on fire and it talked to him." And I'm just thinking that, and all of a sudden I see this bush that's in front of me. It goes up in fire. Wow. I'm looking at the bush and I think, oh God, now it's going to start talking to me. And I tried to get out of the situation, and I didn't know how to get out of it. And I felt I was stuck there. I couldn't get out of standing on Mount Sinai. I couldn't go back to sitting in my chair. So I'm standing there looking at this bush, and it came on fire, and it started calling me. It's calling me, Marsha, Marsha. And I'm thinking, I'm not going to answer. I don't want it to tell me what it wants to tell me. So I tried to not answer, but I kept on saying, Marsha, 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 until finally I said, okay, I'm here, I'm here. And then the bush said to me, Marsha, you must save the soul of the Jewish people. Wow, I was so scared. How can I save the soul of the Jewish people? So I said to the bush, I can't save the soul of the Jewish people. And the bush said to me, Marsha, you must save the soul of the Jewish people. And once it did that, I was back in my chair. And I was just so amazed by what had happened to me. And I'm asking people, what happened to me? What was this that happened? That all of a sudden I'm standing on High Sinai and having Mount Sinai, I'm having this experience. And some people who had more experience than me said that, Marsha, it was a vision. You received a vision. So this is my vision of Mount Sinai. And I'm telling it to you without trying to explain it, because it wasn't explained to me. However, a few months after this, I had another vision that was also about saving the soul of the Jewish people, and I'm going to be telling that to you also, and putting it into YouTube, and then I will explain some of what I think that it's all about.